Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Vibrant Soul Tarot and I'm super excited to have you here today. Today's pick a card reading, we are going to be asking the question of how the person on your mind is currently feeling about you and about the connection. So we have these three piles to choose from. Pile number 1, starting right here, we have the Light Seers Tarot with this Labradorite Tower. Pile number 2, we have the Ascension Tarot with this Amazonite Heart. And then pile number 3, we have the Rider-Waite Tarot with this Amethyst Cluster. So please take your time if you need to. You can pause the video right here. If you need more time when you do have your pile selected, I will post the timestamps in the description box for your convenience. And I can't wait to see you guys at your pile. Bye! Hi pile 1, thank you so much for joining me. If you chose the Light Seers Tarot deck and this Labradorite Tower, then these messages are for you. So today we are taking a look to see how the person on your mind is currently feeling about you and about the connection. So Spirit, if you could please tune me in to my pile 1's energy, and if you can please tune me in and show me how the person on their mind is currently feeling about them. What are their current thoughts and feelings towards my pile 1? I was going to say file 1. My pile 1, thank you so much. What is the person on my pile 1's mind currently thinking and feeling about them? We have the 8 of Pentacles. Oh, we have the King of Wands and we have the 9 of Cups. We have the 7 of Cups in reverse. And we have a Judgment. Interesting. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers here. Can you clarify this 8 of Pentacles for me, please? Oopsie. Let me grab that. It like flew. Okay, so we have the 2 of Pentacles. Clarifying this King of Wands here. It's too many cards. Okay. Clarifying this King of Wands here, please. We have the High Priestess. Clarifying this 9 of Cups here. We have the King of Pentacles. The 7 of Cups in reverse here. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Interesting. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of Wands. Oh, and then now we have the Ace of Cups. Yeah. Okay. This is a lot of cards here, but let's go ahead and talk about it, pile 1. Okay, so the first thing that I feel is been on your person's mind when it comes to this connection and when it comes to you is they've been kind of thinking a lot about the past and maybe their past actions and how their past actions has kind of gotten them into trouble in the past or has caused some kind of rift within this connection. I do feel like the Ace of Swords here is some clarity, and then we have the Ace of Cups. Whatever this is, this person wants to bring in this new kind of energy shift within this connection. I do feel like the King of Wands is saying that they're starting to feel, not that they're starting to feel, because I feel like they've been feeling very passionate about this connection, because we have the 8 of Pentacles, which means I do feel like a lot of you have a history with this person, but it's almost as if they're realizing that they need to take back control of their own life and their own self and their own actions and kind of let go of this devil energy to where they felt like they were succumbed to their circumstances, or I guess their own desires, you know what I'm saying? And I do feel like this person has very strong desires for you and desires for stability. The fact that we have the Queen, I just noticed that we have the Queen of Pentacles and we have the King of Pentacles right next to each other, is definitely giving me soulmate, divine counterpart type of energy, and they're definitely intuitively feeling that. I do think this person is in the process of releasing a lot of things though that were keeping this person chained and stuck to old patterns. And with this Seven of Cups in reverse, I feel like for some of you, this is this person coming through to say like, they really regret not seeing you in the light and the truth that you really are. And I know that kind of sounded like messed up or whatever, but let me try to explain this in a way that's more understandable. Basically, they're seeing your value as someone who, is very loving, very compassionate, very stable, and could possibly be a very stable connection in this person's life. Very good for them is what I'm feeling here. Like you could be very good and beneficial for them in their healing journey, in their growth, in their comfort. I think you give this person a lot of comfort. But I think for some of you in the past, now this is a general reading, so just take what resonates, but I feel like for some of you in the past, this person may have had options. This person may have not seen that truth about you at first. And I do feel like they're really regretting that. And I do feel like maybe they're thinking that that has maybe ruined their chances with this connection, or ruined it, kind of tainted it, I guess you would say. But we do have the Two of Pentacles here, which does represent change, which does represent a change in your priorities and kind of reevaluating what it is that you want and taking like the next steps to do that, bring it into balance, even though sometimes at first it is a little chaotic. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles here too. So this person wanting to work on that, or wanting to work on their priorities, or maybe how they show up in this connection as well. Because the heart of the reading right here, pile one, we do have the Nine of Cups, which means that this is a potential wish fulfillment for this. And I think that the fact that we have it clarifying the King of Pentacles, it's like all this person wants right now is some sort of stability. And I think this connection can offer that to this person, but I think this person is kind of wanting more stability in like the physical realm as well too, to offer you and to kind of make them seem like they're more stable and they have more things to offer, if this makes sense. So it's like, I don't know if this person is wanting to work or whatever, but it's like all they're craving right now is stability. And I think with the Six of Wands here and this Ace of Swords, it's almost as if they're recognizing you in a different light. I think I said that already too. Let's actually pull some oracles and see any other messages, because sometimes I end up just repeating myself. But overall, we have the Ace of Cups, which means wanting to bring in a new romantic cycle here, a new cup of love. Because then we have the Nine of Swords under here, and then we have the Eight of Cups. But this person is very scared that you're going to want to just walk away. This person's very worried about how their feelings, putting their feelings on the line, I guess. And I think I'm hearing for some of you, this person may feel like it's kind of deserved. It kind of just depends on what has happened in this situation. And then the bottom under that, we have the World. So this does represent some sort of ending of cycles. Things can't go on the way that they were going on before. And I think this person is realizing that. So they're kind of like, either I got to get it together, or my pile one's going to leave. And that's going to make me feel really horrible and really bad all the time. You know, and so they're kind of at, I feel like they're kind of at this crossroads, which is why I was kind of feeling that little bit of uncomfortability when it comes to this Two of Pentacles, like kind of accepting these changes, gradually changing and stuff. That might be a little hard for this person. And with the Devil here, this person may have had some past addictions or some present addictions that have clouded this person's judgment and influenced this person's actions. That could have been towards this Seven of Cups energy. That could have just been feeding your ego. And also this could have been physical addictions like drugs or alcohol, whatever the case is. That kind of has clouded this person's judgment as well. But it's like they know what they want with you now, and they kind of have this clarity about it with this Ace of Swords, or it's like a new idea. It's kind of like the Ace of Swords represents like clarity, truth, new ideas. And the fact that it's right here with the Six of Wands means that they do want to be successful in this connection and also recognize you, or they have recognized you, I guess I should say, as someone a lot more important and influential in their life than they originally had thought, I think, in the beginning. But what did I say? I was going to get some oracles. Dang it. I always do that. Okay. How is this person currently feeling about my pile one, please? Thank you. Ooh, we have date, get back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date. So this person does want to, I think this is kind of like that Ace of Cups here as well too. Like, this could be like literally physically going on a date, or this could just be like them like wanting to, oh, I'm hearing actually a couple different messages. So I'm sorry, hold on. Let me get the first one out. This person does want to kind of romance you, you know, like kind of persuade you with some romance, I think, or at least show you some sort of act or some sort of gesture that makes you feel important to them. Like that would be like taking you out on a date, paying for everything. This could be like this King of Pentacles. Like if they don't have a lot of money right now, this could be like some sort of insecurity right now. For some of you, I feel like that's just kind of been coming up in the collective, because a lot of people have been shifting their like ideas of like what it is they want to work for. So it's really interesting. But besides the point, the other message here was this person is kind of fearful that you're going to be taken out by other people too. And I think that has to do with them recognizing your value and seeing all this potential in you. And they're like, oh my gosh, like I can't be the only one that this person wants. And if I screw up, or if we're in this separation, this person has every right to go out and date other people, and I don't like that. Is like, was the second message for that as well too. Yeah, so they kind of feel like you may be getting back out there, keeping your options open, and they're like, no, that I don't want that to happen. I don't want my pile one to sorry, I started looking at this. Now I forgot the end of that sentence. I don't want my pile one to find someone better than me. All right, we have backstabbing. Yeah, so either there was some backstabbing with this, and that was kind of like what I was getting with this Judgment and this Devil here. Like maybe this person did do something that was kind of deserving of you, maybe getting back out there and doing whatever it is that you want. And also they feel like that would be, literally like you would be stabbing them in the back if you wanted to go and date someone else as well too, even though they don't have any like real control over you and you can literally do whatever it is that you want. But they may be very hurt and upset about that as well too. But for some of you, if this person did do some sort of actions in the past that was a little bit backstabbing towards you, I do feel like this is their guilt as well coming back up and saying like how I was feeling before, that it was kind of deserving for some of you. Then it's like, this is like their guilt coming up and being like, oh my gosh, she has every right, or he has, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say she. So he, she, they, them have every right to go out and date, but it's gonna stab me in the back. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. It's like this person's conscience at times coming and eating them alive. This could be that Nine of Swords energy too. Really overthinking. Thinking about this happening as well. Okay, let's get one more of these, please. And then we're also going to be doing some channeled messages from this person too. So how is my person on my pile one's mind feeling about them, please? Healthy choices, self-love. Yeah, okay. Wanting to make healthier choices, not only for them, but for this connection as well, too. And I think this is that, again, a releasing of that devil energy. They're seeing now that there are old cycles with that world, too. Like the old can't, if they want a new cycle with you, a new start with you with this Ace of Cups, that old cycle and that old habits and, you know, that old ways of thinking has to literally go. They have to make better choices here in order to have the connection and the outcome that they want. Obviously, this is something that's very obvious, but sometimes, you know, it takes some drastic measures for people to really realize this as well. 1331 on the clock as I looked at that, so mirroring as well. And 13 is the energy of the death card, so transformations, endings to new beginnings, things like that. Okay, I want to get this oracle first, and then we're going to do the channeled messages. So again, can you just show me more about how this person is feeling towards my pile one, please? Ooh, I saw blame there. I don't like that. Oh, yeah. we'll talk about that in a second, but let's get a couple more. Or like one more. Can you show me how this person is feeling about my pile one, please? And guilt. Oh my gosh, what did I say? I was like, I feel like this person's own guilt is kind of coming back to haunt them. I do think there's a couple things with this blame. I think what's happening with this person, or at least starting to happen with this person, is they're realizing that they're kind of the one to blame here a lot of the time. I think before, or in the past, they were in this like kind of finger pointing energy of like, well, maybe like you made me do this, or you know, you left so I could do whatever I want. I don't know, these are just examples here, but you know what I'm saying? And now they're kind of realizing like, yo, like I screwed up, there's no one else to blame but me. And also with this judgment card too, judgment always talks about kind of taking responsibility for your own actions, because the judgment card is all about your past actions kind of coming back, and either you have the chance to reevaluate them and change, or you get some karma, because judgment does not play when it comes to, especially when it comes to connections, and especially when it comes to kind-hearted, generous people like I feel you are, pile one, because you're kind of showing up as the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles in my eyes is someone who is extremely generous and understanding, and has a lot of love to give and has a lot to offer. So if, you know, if that's true, then like I said, judgment does not play when it comes to my good-hearted, loving people. And then we have guilt, which is kind of confirmation of how I was feeling about this person's, again, past actions, coming back to haunt them. And it's like, and I think it's like there's this anxiety and this paranoia almost about your future choices, what it is that you're choosing to do, what they've done, and kind of what they're deserving of. Like, you know, if you were to go out on a date and have a good time, I think that would like kill this person on the inside, but they can't really say anything about it because I think that they kind of deserve it in some way, shape, or form. To be quite honest, for the situation that I'm channeling, though, of course, like I said, take what resonates for most of you. This is a general reading. But and then bottom of the deck here, we have courage, which I think is really important for this person to find the courage, and the courage to not only like step up and be that person, but the courage to change, I think, is something that not a lot of people talk about. You know, to change from your old ways, your old comfort zone and things like that, it does take a lot of strength. And also to be compassionate and open and seeing both sides of a situation takes a lot of strength too. And I think that's something that this person is either working on or is going to be working on, because it can't just be this one-sided blame game anymore. It needs to be like, okay, I see where I screwed up, and now I, you know, can either make these healthy choices or I can stay in this same energy. You know what I'm saying? I think to look at oneself and look at how they were the problem here is, I think, what's going to take a lot of courage for this person. And then look, we have perseverance. Yeah, because it's not just a one, like this Ace of Swords. It's not just like a one idea, one decision. It actually takes a lot of effort and it takes time. But let's go ahead now and do the channeled messages for my pile one. Okay, so can you please show me with these channel messages how this person is feeling? What's their current energy, current thoughts about my pile one, please? Thank you. You'll be the one that got away. That's that energy of them realizing like who the hell you freaking are, pile one, and they're like, wait, I can't believe I just treated my pile one like some option when I'll never find someone like that again, you know? So I love that, how that works here with like what I was feeling. Okay. Oops. I think you still have feelings for your ex. Interesting, interesting. Is that projection though? We'll see. This person could be worried about you going back to your ex, or could be worried about like, or maybe they just literally think that you still have feelings for your ex, or maybe they have feelings for their, I'm just saying things, I'm so sorry. I'm like, This is interesting, but I'm like, maybe they have feeling or had feelings for their ex or tried to go back to their ex and now they're feeling guilty about it. But again, I'm just saying things don't, unless that resonated, then. I had a lot of coffee today. I'm kind of like, I got a lot of energy going. All right. Any more channel messages for my pile 1, please? I want you to make the first move. Yeah, because you're scary. You don't have the courage. All right. Now I'm just talking shit. Okay. I always come running back to you. Interesting. Let's get like one more, please. One more channel messages from this person, or one more channel message from this person. Nope, I guess that's it. Nope. I'm starting to believe in that twin flame stuff. That's pretty funny. I think that was this person too, that King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, that other half type of energy that I was seeing that this person is recognizing with you, that it's like, yeah, you're not just some person off the street that they can mess with, or like some regular person that'll come around again. Like they're recognizing, and especially with the High Priestess too, this person does feel very intuitively connected to you. Whether they recognize that consciously a lot, because a lot of times people don't recognize it consciously, but it's coming through to say that you are. And sometimes they do. I think that this message is maybe realizing that they kind of do, or do recognize it consciously, that this isn't a connection that they can just get away from. This connection is causing them to actually change and grow and heal. And release the past as well too is something that is really important. And also recognizing someone's worth and not just, ooh, I heard karma too. Yeah, this could be a very karmic like thing that needed to happen as well for this person to realize it. I think that was it. Nope. So sorry. Sometimes I get a little unorganized. I was like, I was going to do another oracle, but it's not here. So sorry. But I'm going to leave this message here. Thank you so much for staying till the end, pile 1. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss another one. And I will see you beautiful souls again. Bye. Hi, pile 2. Thank you so much for joining me. If you chose the Ascension Tarot deck or this Amazonite heart, then these messages are for you. So today we are asking the question of how the person on your mind is currently feeling about you and about the connection. So Spirit, if you could please tune me into my pile 2's energy, please. And if you could please show me how the person on their mind is currently feeling about them and about this connection, please. Thank you. All right. How is the person on their mind currently feeling about them, please, Spirit? We have the 4 of Wands. We have the 7 of Wands. How's this person feeling about my pile 2, please? We have the 9 of Swords, the 3 of Wands, oops, is that crooked? Oh, okay. How's this person currently feeling about my pile 2, please? We have the Page of Swords. All right, this is interesting. All right, let's get some clarifiers here. Clarifying this 4 of Wands, please. It's a lot of cards. The Four of Cups, we have the Seven of Swords, and we have the Lovers. All right. But this is kind of telling a story, so I'm actually going to leave this right here. We have the Page of Cups right here. Clarifying this Three of Wands for me, please. Thank you. Ooh, we have the Six of Wands. I love that. So sorry, this looks very sloppy, but what are you going to do? Okay, and then the last card here, the Page of Swords. Can you please clarify this for me, please? King of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Strength card. I love that. So we have Leo energy at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Pile 2, the first thing that I kind of noticed about this person and how they're feeling is I feel like you're dealing with someone who's a bit stubborn and kind of stuck in their own ways, especially when it comes to how they're feeling, because I feel like their feelings are trying to tell them something about you. They're trying to show them something about you that they're kind of refusing to see sometimes. And it's because the Seven of Swords energy means that I think that they don't trust themselves and they don't trust their feelings a lot of the time. This could be due to maybe getting hurt in the past, the last time they trusted themselves, whatever, or like in a relationship in the past or whatever, they may have gotten hurt. So now they're kind of having to rebuild this self-trust within themselves. And I think that's kind of stopping them or blocking them from fully embracing this connection and embracing it emotionally, at least. I do feel like they are very intrigued by you, to say the least. And I think their passions with this King of Wands, with the Page of Swords, it's like they are very interested in learning more about this and more about their passion towards you, if that makes sense. But and also this Three of Wands and the Six of Wands is telling me that they're envisioning a future here with you that is something that could be very successful. But also this Nine of Swords energy is kind of stopping them from actually taking this sort of action. I feel they're like really worried. And the fact that we have the Page of Cups clarifying it does signify like past emotions, maybe even childhood emotions, you know, things, or I want to say not even just emotions, but like belief systems. But we do have the Lovers here, which is meaning that, you know, this is potentially a beautiful connection that could be a soulmate or a divine counterpart, whatever you want to call that. And then we have the Four of Wands, which represents a beautiful union that I do feel like this person is, it's almost like a head/heart type of energy. And what I mean by that is like their heart is feeling a certain way, but their head's like, I don't trust you. I don't even think that's real. And then we have the Seven of Wands, which the imagery on this card is very interesting to me. Because of this fear, because of this distrust, this person may actually self-isolate, or it may be causing this disconnection here. It's literally a person with a glass cup over them. So it's like they can see what it is. They can probably hear what it is, but they can't obtain it. They can't reach it. This could be a form of protection as well, like this person being very guarded, having their boundaries up and wanting to protect themselves because of these fears, this Nine of Swords here. I think this person kind of, if they were to honestly, which it wouldn't be that easy because, you know, you would have to go through some things, but like if they were to kind of just let that go, I think they would be surprised about how much you have to offer and how beautiful this connection could actually be. Because there's potential here. The Three of Wands and the Six of Wands, they're seeing this potential. But seeing is not necessarily believing. And for some reason that keeps coming up in my mind. Then we have the Four of Cups here as well too, which this could be like them acting like they don't see you or overlooking, or maybe a fear of that too, for some reason, someone getting overlooked. But it's like they're not, for the most part, I'm sorry, it kind of comes out jumbled a little bit when there's a couple different meanings, but for the most part, it's like they're not taking this beautiful opportunity the way that they should, or they're refusing to recognize it for what it truly is, because again, like I said, the Seven of Swords, they're not trusting it. Now, I feel like that is why we have the Strength card at the bottom of the deck, because the Strength card usually talks about not brute strength, but strength in being vulnerable, strength in opening up and letting people in, even though, you know, we have this fear of possibly getting hurt. And I think this has a lot to do with this person's inner child. I think I already said that, but it's like, yeah, kind of like a protection for that. But yeah, so it's not about being physically strong or, you know, seemingly strong. It's about actually being vulnerable, which would take this person a lot of strength to do. And that's so true though. Like, to be vulnerable is true strength, if I could be quite honest. It's easy to, you know, block people out. It's easy to set boundaries that don't let people in for the most part, you know, and it's easy to be tough on the outside, especially when you're someone who is actually very soft and vulnerable on the inside. And I think that's what this is kind of representing, that this person may come off as very like hard or cold on the outside, but in the inside, they're like very, very, what's the word? I was going to say compassionate, but they're also very like, they're a softie. I can't really think of the word, so we're just going to go with that, you know? And I think that this person, is on the brink of learning a lot, and I think that this person actually does still, oh my gosh, my dog is snoring so loud, so sorry if you can hear that, constantly keep tabs on you with this Page of Swords, because every time the Page of Swords, if I could be quite honest, comes up in some sort of relationship or love reading, it's always about them being a little nosy, but like kind of just keeping tabs on you, but sometimes I think it's a little secretive. I don't know if that's the case here. It could be for some of you. Maybe that's why it's coming up. But yeah, like checking on your social media, wanting to learn more about you, seeing what you're doing before they make a next move because they don't want to look stupid. These are all things that I feel could be relevant to this person and how they're feeling right now and what they're doing. So let's go ahead and get some oracles here to see. Can you tell me please how this person is feeling about my pile 2? Oops. Okay. Yeah, this is making sense. So we have blowing kiss. We have poker face, and we have Cupid's arrow. All right, so the Cupid's arrow is all about, I feel like it's not even really about the description on this card. What I'm feeling for this reading is like they have been struck by Cupid's arrow. They're like feeling you, pile 2. They're like, yeah, I'm starting to catch feelings for this person, or I have feelings for this person. But then we have this poker face, which is due to that 7 of Wands energy, like that I'm not going to be vulnerable though. I'm not going to show it. You know, I'm going to not show my cards because I don't know, you know, how my pile 2 is truly feeling. And I think it's kind of like this, it's almost like this energy of like, well, I'm not going to show you until you show me. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's very immature and kind of stupid, but hey, who am I to judge? But we have this blowing kiss. So this is about wanting to give you love and affection, and this is about wanting to give as well to receive. But this, for some reason, this person's like, I don't know, I don't know, like if I could. And I think this is due to them not wanting to fully get hurt. And so I think this person is almost in a little bit of some denial energy about this, like being struck by Cupid's arrow. So they may try to like distract themselves. They may try to avoid this as well. But I think for some reason, what's coming through the most is that it's kind of difficult for this person to give the love that they want to. And I think that I'm feeling very frustrated inside because I'm channeling this energy. And what I mean is like my heart chakra is open, or it's feeling like it's opening here, but it's like, I don't want to say it's blocked, but it's like, I can't, okay, I'm trying to like put this into words, how I'm feeling, and it's kind of hard to describe, but it's almost as if like they were yearning, they want to reach out, they want to, you know, tell you that you mean something to them, or whatever this blowing kiss means to them, you know, but it's like, I'm hearing their ego is stopping them, so that makes sense. So it's like they want to, but they're not, because they're like, still kind of playing this game, this mind game of like, well, I need to know first. I need to know all the details first. And that's such an ego thing, actually, when you think about it. That's such an ego thing to do. To be like, well, I need to know every next step of the way before I just let loose and give my all, because that's freaking scary. Oh my gosh, bottom of the deck, we have fear. Yeah, okay. Oh, and then after this, we're going to get some channeled messages as well from this person. So it should be pretty interesting. I can't wait to see what they have to say. But can you please show me now a little bit more, or a deeper understanding of how this person is currently feeling towards my pile 2, please? How are they feeling towards my pile 2, please? Oops, these wanted to fly out. Adversity. Peace. I love that it's like the same color. And then we're going to an honesty. Ooh, yeah. So adversity is talking about challenges. And this is, again, kind of confirmation that it is a challenge for this person to be 100% honest with their feelings and be honest and open. Not saying that this person is lying to you or deceiving you. I think they're just not being open and honest. And it may look like they don't care. It may look like they feel one way, but they're really like inside they feel another. And this is that frustration I do feel like I was feeling here. Bottom of the deck, we have trust. I accept my inner voice will always guide me correctly. That's what I was saying about this. It's a distrust. They feel like they can't trust themselves. Also, I think that because of the past, they may have trust issues when it comes to allowing to let go of control and allowing people to, I don't want to say do whatever, but I think like maybe they've been hurt, like someone disobeyed, or is it disobeyed? Is that the word I'm looking for? Someone hurt them and broke their trust. And for some of you, and this is kind of where they're at right now. And I don't think it's impossible for this person to build this. I think this is just coming through to show you the blockages, to show you what's going on, because I feel for you, pile 2, that you have been feeling this person's inner energy, that you have been feeling how they truly feel, but they're not quite showing that. And I think that's maybe has been confusing you as well too, almost making you doubt yourself. And I think this is very adamant and something that you needed to hear, that you're not crazy, that it is confusing, and that you're not being delusional or whatever the case is. Not saying that you know you should feel that way at all. It's just if you were, okay? Because I feel like you are very intuitive as well. And with the Lovers here, there could be some deeper connection, some spiritual connection here as well. And so with that being said, you know, it's kind of hard to differentiate like what we're sensing, the vibrations that this person is giving off, but then what they're showing at the same time, especially if they're different. But yeah, actually, speaking of that, let's go ahead and get some channeled messages from this person. All right, so what are some channeled messages that this person wants my pile 2 to know? Dang, already got a bunch coming out. You'll be the one that got away if this person just lets this go on this way, of course. Because it's almost as if you're too afraid to dive in and see what it truly is, or like just go for it fully, then yeah, of course you're gonna have regrets, you're gonna have doubts, you're gonna think, you're gonna be like, what if? Well, what if this was, you know, what if it did work out? And hopefully that's not the case when it's already too late, you know? Oh my gosh, this is bothering me. Okay. I see you in my dreams all the time. Ooh, this person does. And that's a sign as well of a deeper connection, having dreams about the other person. And also that's their subconscious probably telling them that they are craving some sort of intimacy, or some sort of more intimacy than they're letting on. And so sometimes when we don't act on our desires and things, our subconscious kind of pops up in our dreams and it's like, hey, like you should do something about this. And there's also other meanings too. I'm not a dream analysis, so don't quote me exactly, but that's just what I was feeling for this reading. Okay, any more channel messages for my pile 2, please? What do they want my pile 2 to know at this time about their current thoughts and feelings? I'm still salty and butthurt. This could be about something that has happened between you two, or this could just be about them, that past kind of connection like that I was feeling. For some of you, the past connection could have been you too. You could have tried it with this person in the past, or had a deeper, longer connection, and then something has happened, you know, to cause this. But I think for the most part, this is all about this person still kind of needing to heal from certain things and still like being also, you know how I was saying that strength and being vulnerable and compassionate, like if someone is a little salty about past situations, they're going to be like, I don't know, maybe a little attitude-y about it is what I was feeling, but I'm not going to articulate that because that would just make me sound stupid. Okay. Let's get one more, please. One more channel message, please, for this Pile 2 collective. How are they feeling? You turn me on with everything you do. Oh. That King of Wands, very passionate, very sexual energy. Lovers can also indicate that as well too. Oh, did I say one more? I lied. Let's get one more. Okay. I can love you better than them. I've never felt this strongly about anyone before. Interesting. This is like that stirring feelings. I feel there's a message here with I've never felt strongly about anyone before. The message that I got when that card just came out right now was that the more this person denies these feelings and the more this person doesn't choose to even acknowledge them, for, you know, for some of you, it's almost as if they get stronger. And that is kind of what happens when I said that right now. It's almost like that's like what happens when you're like denying your shadow self. Like you start projecting it if you're not acknowledging it. And I'm not saying like your feelings are a shadow self. I'm just saying like that's actually true. Like that really happens. Like the more you kind of deny something that's there, it just, you're feeding it, you're fueling it too. So that was a message with this as well. And yeah, I think like when I was saying this person is a little stubborn, it's definitely prominent here about like their wants and their desires, but their refusal to acknowledge or do certain things about it, or their refusal to actually like let certain things go. That you are dealing with a little stubborn person. It's not that much of a bad thing. We're all stubborn in our own way at times. But yeah, bottom of the deck is... At first, I only wanted to hook up, but now I'm hooked. Yeah, this person had no idea what the heck they were even getting themselves into with you. They probably came into this connection like naive and blindsided, thinking that they weren't going to want anything serious. And then all of a sudden they started catching these feelings and feeling these like deep things. That's what happens when you meet a spiritual person as well too. Whether you claim to be spiritual, I do feel like this pile is. And you don't even have to like be into spiritual stuff to be spiritual. Like you could just naturally be. Anyways, my point is that that's what happens when you meet someone, a spiritual person. It's like you have to face a lot of things that you weren't really open to, or they show you, they mirror a lot of things about you that you need to fix, or you need to, oh, I shouldn't say fix. You need to see and you need to acknowledge as well. So I think you kind of like shocked this person on a spiritual level and a physical level. But I think that's it for right now. Thank you so much, Pile 2, if you stayed till the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you guys never miss another pick a card. And I will see you guys again. Bye! Hi, Pile 3. Thank you so much for joining me. If you chose the Rider Waite Tarot deck and this Amethyst cluster, then these messages are for you. So we're just going to get straight into your reading, and today we are asking the question of how the person on your mind is currently feeling about you. What are their current thoughts and feelings about you and about the connection? So Spirit, if you could please tune me into my Pile 3's energy, and if you can please tune me into how the person on their mind is currently feeling about them. Thank you. So how is the person on my Pile 3's mind currently feeling about them, please? What are their thoughts and feelings about my Pile 3 at this current time? Okay, so we have the Five of Swords. I mean, not the Five of Swords. We have the Five of Wands, and we also have the Ten of Swords coming in reverse. Can you please show me how they're feeling? We have the Four of Wands, and we have the Nine of Swords. Wow. All right, just straight off the bat, this person is not in a good head place for the most part right now. Okay, how is this person currently feeling about my pile 3? We have the Two of Swords. Yeah, this person's very confused and very, very, very conflicted eternally right now at this current time. But let's go ahead and get some clarifiers, and then we'll talk about it. We're also going to be doing some oracles as well to show more in-depth details. And then we have some actual channeled messages from this person. So stay tuned. Okay. Clarifying this Five of Wands, please. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. We have a lot of mental energy here that is saying that this person is constantly overthinking, and I think this person's overthinking is causing them to be in this analysis paralysis type of energy where they don't know what to do, because I think this person is kind of believing some thoughts and some thought patterns that they shouldn't. If I could be quite honest, but we'll talk about it more when all the cards are out. Okay, so can you please clarify this Ten of Swords in reverse? The Eight of Wands. Please clarify this Four of Wands. We have Judgment. Wow. Clarifying this Nine of Swords. King of Wands. And clarifying this Two of Swords, please. We have the Six of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Moon. Wow. So we have Pisces energy as well. We have a lot of air energy though. So that would be Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius coming through. Okay. Oh, I don't even know where to begin. This person is very conflicted right now. I think this person has been, like I said before, this person's been thinking way too much about this situation to the point where they're almost paralyzed in some sort of fear here. I think there's a fear of a horrible ending with this Ten of Swords in reverse. It's like almost as if their mind's telling them that this is inevitable. Also, I do feel like there has been some things that have happened in this recent past here, like maybe an altercation or something that has caused this person to feel even worse than they already feel. But the thing is the heart of the reading here is this beautiful Four of Wands energy. The heart is this wanting to come into union, coming back together. If for some of you, if you just, again, this is a general reading, but for some of you, this could be moving back in together. This could be, or just moving in together in general, but I think for the most part, the general meaning of this is coming together and getting back together, in some sort of like beautiful harmony here. Bringing back some sort of harmony in this connection is something that this person wants. Now, I think this person is really, really holding back right now, holding back their energy because they don't know, what this future is holding. And I think that they're kind of going down this negative thought pattern or this negative thought path to where they're like, the future is just going to end up like this. I'm going to end up stabbed in the back and dead. You know what I'm saying? And it's something that I think this person is putting off as well too. They're kind of holding back and they're not really acknowledging a lot of this stuff, and it's kind of bubbling up and festering even more within them. Now we have the King of Wands here as well too, but it's clarified by the Nine of Swords. So this is telling me that this person doesn't feel like they have the authority or they have the power to correct their past wrongs or to correct this situation the way that they want to. Again, this is that Eight of Swords energy, though. That does not mean that this is true. This just means that this person is not feeling like they have the power to overcome their circumstances within this connection or overcome these obstacles in this connection. At this time, they're feeling like almost as if like the universe is kind of out to get them at this point in time right now. And so they're not making any with this Six of Pentacles and this Two of Swords. There's a couple different meanings here. It's like they're kind of iffy about if they should continue putting energy into this connection, and also I think it's kind of what they're putting energy into mentally. It's kind of like a metaphor for that as well too. The moon at the bottom again signifies fears and the unknown, and also the subconscious of not really knowing what's next. And I think that's why this person is avoiding taking these next steps here. All in all, it's just an overall energy of this person is just going through a lot internally. And that could be due to some things that were done or said. Like I said, you could have had a falling out with this person right now, and that's caused them to be this. Like there could have been some painful things that have come up within this connection, some sort of horrible ending here that this person feels very hurt. Their ego could be very bruised. But like I said, the heart of the reading is like what their heart wants right here. And it's surrounded by confusion, surrounded by fear and possible pain. They don't know how to get there. They're not feeling like they're gonna be able to do this. And so right now they're just maybe not doing anything. But their mind's going like a million miles an hour, though. That's the thing. It's like they may not be physically doing anything to this connection, but their mind is definitely going, like I said, a million miles an hour. All right, let's get some oracles here. Can you please tell me how this person is currently feeling about my pile 3? What are their current thoughts and feelings, please, about my pile 3? Yeah, we have heartbroken. This person is definitely grieving, and I'm despair. Despair is a good word to kind of describe this. Whether this person is showing this or not, you can tell by these cards. They're definitely going through it. That was the first thing that came to my mind. The first thing I think I said in this reading is that they're definitely going through it. Yeah, so this is kind of indicating to me that there was something that came up that may have caused a split or a rift between this connection. And I think this is something that this person was fearing. I'm also hearing for some of you, they could have been fearing this, that it also manifested. So they could have, sometimes when people subconsciously fear a breakup or subconsciously fear an ending so bad, their subconscious causes them to completely self-destruct the connection in a way of choosing the safer option. I know that sounds so crazy and so stupid. I'll try to explain it better right now, but I'm trying to explain what I was going to say better as well too. Basically, like self-sabotage was the word that I was trying to come up with here. And I know that, like I said, that sounds so stupid and so crazy, but it's like, yeah, sometimes the safest option is the option that we're fearing, because in this subconscious cycle or the subconscious way we get to choose. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, and it's a false sense of control is what it is. Now, I'm only saying this because the moon is telling me that there's deeper issues here subconsciously, more than what this person recognizes on the surface, for the reasons that these things have been happening, I feel, within this connection. It's like they were fearing this heartbreak so bad, but they couldn't stop themselves from manifesting it in the physical. And I think that this is very frustrating to this person. I think that it's, again, because this is subconscious, they don't know why they keep doing this, or they don't know why this keeps showing up in their reality. And it's because it's below the surface. It goes deeper than that. Now, underneath that is the Page of Wands, which is like when I was feeling this King of Wands energy, it's a lot of passion this person feels for you. Again, they're scared of it, though, with this nine of Swords. They're scared of how strongly they feel here. And, yeah, which kind of ties into what I was just talking about right now. Bottom of the deck, we have Paradise. Yeah, so basically it's like the potential of this connection is scaring the crap out of them. And I'm not laughing because it's not funny. I'm laughing at how humans are, like how that sounds so ass backwards and so ridiculous, but I see it so much especially in readings, you know? It's very frustrating, and it's almost, if you were to look at it like in a detached part, like it's kind of a bit humorous, but in a dark sort of twisted way. Okay, how is this person currently feeling about my pile 3? Mirror, yes, a lot of mirroring their inner wounds here. Definitely see this as a very mirroring connection. If you're feeling this way about it too, like you're feeling heartbroken, and it's almost as if maybe you're feeling like this is out of your control too, because you can't control the actions of others, you know? So in a way, it almost kind of is like you can't control what other people do or how other people feel, or their subconscious you know, cassette tapes replaying over in their head and things like that. And so I think this is definitely validation for, you know, these feelings that you've been feeling and this person have been feeling are very intense, and at times very triggering. Now, I hate to be that person to say like it's, you know, it's meant to be like that, because I'm not feeling that so much in this reading. It's not like this person in this situation is meant to hurt you. But what I think Spirit wants to bring up with that is that there is still an opportunity to take a look at why you're feeling this way, and kind of look within and see maybe the programmings and the beliefs that you have inside, or at least the past pains that have made some of this, or made you feel at one point that this could have been true. You know, like, because the reason, not the reason, okay, now it's coming all jumbled, I'm so sorry. Let me get it together. The way that you're feeling is indicating that there's some lies within you that of like deservingness. I don't know, maybe you're getting this more than I am, but for some of you, maybe this has already been like a spark, like an idea. But basically it's like there's something within that's causing you to feel this way that I think needs to be nurtured and needs to be released, because it's not true that you're not deserving of this, that this is not supposed to be, this is not the way it's supposed to go. You know, it doesn't end like this. You know what I'm saying? That sort of thing. Not like, oh, look at, we have shadow work. Yeah. Self-worth and value and time to heal. Yeah. Okay. It's not that you're any way, shape, or form that you and this person are deserving of this. It's that I think it's just that there's still an opportunity. You know, Spirit don't waste no time or opportunity to heal something within you. So it's like, basically what I'm trying to say is there's still an opportunity here to look within and heal. Even though that may not be what you want to hear right now. You're probably like, Vibrant Soul Tarot, like, shut the heck up. Like, I do not want to hear that right now. And that's fine. That's fine. Hey, I'll take it. But, you know, maybe one day you'll look at it that way. I don't know. Either way, you know, I do want you to validate the way that you're feeling. And I do want you to not suppress these feelings anymore, because I do feel like after this rough patch you will be feeling better. And I say that from self-experience. It does, when you're in the thick of the storm or the eye of the storm, and you're feeling all of these emotions that I'm kind of feeling as I'm channeling this reading, it's so hard to see past, you know, the craziness. It's so hard to see past the trees when you're in the thick of the forest. You know what I'm saying? But it will get better. You will feel better. I just want to I just feel like I want to give you a hug, and even this person too. And I want to just, I want you to believe that it's going to be better. And I can't force you to do that, of course, but I don't know. I just feel very compassionate towards these emotions and towards these feelings that you're having right now, because I'm channeling this energy, and it's making me feel very emotional too, and it's making me feel like my heart chakra is like ripping apart. And This could be how this person's feeling. We have all this energy. We have this heartbroken, and it's almost as if like maybe during some sort of separation here, you literally feel like you're a half, or a half of you or part of you is being ripped and torn apart. And that is one of the hardest things to ever go through. And I'm feeling like I want to cry, and I want to kick, and I want to scream and just let it out. And I think that's why I was saying, like, you know, it's okay to feel this way. It's okay to let it out. Actually, you should let it out. The way that I'm feeling right now, it's not a good feeling of like something you'd want to keep inside. And you know, who knows, I could just be channeling this person's energy too. So but the fact that we have mirror here definitely means I think that you're feeling this, at least on some level. Bottom of the deck now, we have the golden mirror. So this is all about too, you know, sometimes this person may have not been able to see your pain and where you're coming from. That could be very inflicting, and basically that could be very triggering as well too, when you want someone to see your side and see your pain, but they're only viewing this connection through their own pain. And it seems like this person is being selfish at this time, but that seems to be what they're only able to do. Like how they say that cliche phrase is, you know, they can only meet you as far as they've met themselves. I think that this person is so wrapped up in their own feelings, their own fears, and their own emotions. It seems almost careless that they can't even fathom yours, or seems so selfish that they can't even fathom yours. And this could be something that is frustrating and has been a problem here, not seeing eye to eye, wanting each other to just see how it feels, but not really reaching that level of empathy, or at least this person not being able to reach that level of empathy, which is again about self-worth and about knowing what it is that you deserve, and validating your own feelings is the easiest way to make that. Yeah, and then we have addiction, codependency, emotional blocks. Yes. Wow, pile 3, this very heavy energy. And like I said, I do just want to give you a hug. We have the runner, fear of intimacy, running away. Yeah, I can see that this person is definitely a runner when it comes to these intense mirroring feelings, for sure. Okay, we're going to get one more oracle, and then we're going to do the channeled messages here from this person. Okay, so can you show me a little bit more about how this person is feeling? Oh, crap. Ow. So we have success here. A fear of success is what I heard as well too, that I know that there is no greater goal than to love and to be loved, to love and to be loved. Isn't that so beautiful? Isn't that what we all just want in our relationships, that beautiful harmony? And I think these blockages are coming through to actually be worked on and to be released. These chains and these addictions and things like that are not here to keep you guys succumbed to the circumstances. They're here for you both to break free and overcome this. Now, I think this person may have fear of that success. That kind of ties back to like fear of things working out, that ridiculousness of like, well, it's safer to choose not working out because that's all I've ever known, you know? And so again, I think this is like a repeating factor here as well as an ultimate goal. So it's not that this person does not want that either, or you don't want that. It's just there has to be measures taken, these things broken, things healed, and all of that to achieve this. And I do believe this is coming out here as well to say that it is possible. It's not impossible to have this success, even though it kind of may feel like that at times, or all of this energy that's seemingly negative here, you know, may make it look like it's never going to happen or it's impossible. And I believe that this card is coming out to say that it is possible, that there is still, you know, you still can be successful within this. It just may take some work, you know, and that's fine. Seen through illusions as well too. Yeah, this person's vision is a little clouded as well too. Again, this is I believe that like they can't see past their own pain, their own cycles and things like that, their own projection. Not even just pain, it's like their own projections. They can't seemingly for some reason seem to pull past to have this empathy and clarity that they need when it comes to your feelings and how you want to be treated and how it is that you feel. Oh, this one went flying. Okay, we have adversity. Yeah. Adversity is overcoming challenges, is recognizing these challenges, you know, are here for us to learn and for us to overcome and things like that. And then so, you know, to overcome these challenges would be to have success, regardless if you guys end up together or not. I mean, it's whatever you want and whatever you feel like, but it's like overcoming these heavy things is already successful. That would be such a success, an internal and individual success. But of course, you know, if you're willing, you can have both. But I think the adversity is just coming again as validation and acknowledgement that these challenges are here to overcome, that they're not meant to bury you and kill you and for you to never love again, or, you know, I'm sorry, I'm being so dramatic. I'm so sorry. Just ignore me. But yeah, that, and then I love what it says, you know, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. I think that's exactly what is happening right now, being open to learning. And then we have indecision, which is that Two of Swords energy at the bottom too. When there is this inner turmoil and this inner chaos and this overthinking, it is very, very easy to lose your way, and it is very easy to not hear your intuition, or even mistake your intuition as the other voices of fear or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And so I think some grounding would be very good for this person, and possibly for you as well too. So some sort of grounding practices seems to be at least helpful in some way. But now let's get some channeled messages. I feel like I've been talking your ear off way too long, so sorry. Okay. So what are some channeled messages from this person for my pile 3, please? What do they want my pile 3 to know? What does my pile 3 need to know about the situation? You are all I think about. Yeah, that's definitely pretty prominent. Like constantly thinking about, like obsessing to say the least. For sure. Thank you for clarifying that. When I'm with them, I'm still thinking of you. So we could have a third party situation here. This person could be with a karmic right now and feeling this separation and not really wanting and wanting this union here for some of you. Now, this is a general reading, so please just take what resonates. If that's not the case here, then just chuck that out the window. But yeah, for some of you, this person could still be very much wanting you and wanting to be with you, but having these codependency addictions and still, you know, having someone else just to, like I said, just to feed these addictions here, which definitely needs to be broken, if that's the case. Okay, let's get some other channel messages here. What does this person want my pile 3 to know? What are some channel messages for my pile 3? The thought of you with someone else drives me crazy. Well, if this one's true, then screw you. Screw you. My pile 3 can do whatever the heck they want at this point. Now this person's just pissing me off. No, but yeah, this is a big fear of you finding someone else, being happy with somebody else, even though if they feel like they can do that as well too, you know, that's a double standard. But this could be mirroring each other's fears as well too. Like you could be fearing that this is what they're doing, and then they could be thinking about this, and that drives them crazy too. Again, such mirroring energy. Okay, any more channeled messages for my pile 3? I'm scared to fall in love again. I don't believe you have feelings for me. Yeah, because you're in denial and you're such a runner. You run from this intimacy. You run from my pile 3, and then you complain about it in your mind later. Then you drive yourself crazy. Sorry. Okay, and then I'm happy being single right now. I think this is not necessarily true. This person is not in a good place mentally. They're not happy. I think this is the facade that they put on because they're still in this not being able to commit due to fears, for sure. I think that they have a lot of self-worth and self-issues to go, no matter like how this person comes off. If they come off as like cocky or like they are the ish, because we did have that golden mirror. That's usually just a cover up as well too. I'm not saying that this person's like a narcissist. I'm just saying because the golden mirror represents like a narcissistic traits. It's so ironic that a narcissist is usually one of the most insecure people on the planet. And maybe you could think of this person like that, but again, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that someone can come off as very confident and into themselves, but still be very insecure at the same time too. Like, it's possible. A lot of times that's kind of the case when you think about it, because if you got it and you're very secure, you don't really have to flaunt it. You don't have to convince anyone. I'm getting off track here, but yeah, this person's very confused, very confusing, very stubborn, very resistant, to say the least, when it comes to feelings and when it comes to and very scared of being vulnerable, very scared of intimacy, but craving intimacy with you. And that is just, I can just see how friggin' annoying that is. Like, that's so frustrating. It makes me just want to punch something. I'm just kidding. Okay, I want to get okay, so I was gonna say I want to get one more channeled message, but I think the bottom one, I want you so bad, is a good last one. Okay. Yeah, this person, like I said, they want something so bad, but they're so scared to have it. It's very you already know where I stand on this. I already told you, pile 3, my opinion, but my opinion doesn't matter. So I'm going to leave this reading here. I think we'll have to pick up again in the next one. So don't forget to like and subscribe. I do post these readings quite often, at least 1 to 2 to sometimes 3 times a week. So if that's something that you're interested in, please don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you beautiful, vibrant souls again. Bye.